Hello, friends. Uh, how is sound? Please tell me, write me in chat. Do you hear me well? Everything is okay? You can see me well? Just one message and we will start. Very good. Okay. Nice to meet you. Nice to see people here. And you can write from which country. Uh, Finland, as I know, and other countries, I hope different. Italy, yeah. Italy also. Okay. So today I'm gonna talk about walking meditation and about walking as as process which we every day do, and meditation as the process as we usually don't do. And I I recommend to combine these two processes, meditation and walking, into, and you can turn the very simple, very usual uh, process of walking into the practice. And in the beginning, I want to share with you about my experience. So this year, I went to Vipassana in Thailand. And there is actually many centers of Vipassana in Thailand. And in some, there is walking meditation as one of the two, not only sitting meditation. And when I came, because actually I do meditation for many years. I started 12 years ago to Vipassana first, but another type of Vipassana, only sitting meditation. As once I started to do meditation, walking meditation, I I discovered that it is the very amazing process, very amazing practice, which we can do anytime. So I came in this monastery with walking meditation already 3 times, 3 retreats I did. And every time I focused a lot on my gait, how I walked. I explored many details in my physical body. It's like biomechanic, dynamic of this process. No, of course, this is basic. Uh, if you understand how you walk, if you see some details inside, some sensations, and then you can structured, when you can balance your gait, you can do meditation. And opposite, when you do meditation, your walking, your gait becomes different. This is what I discovered. I discovered that you can turn this practice from both sides. So I will show you some videos from this process which I did. But maybe before you can ask some questions. Maybe you can maybe if you have some particular question, we can also start from it, because it doesn't matter from what point we start. We come deeper in our process of investigation of this topic. Okay, I'm reading now. If you have if sounds is good, if not good, you can also comment and tell me. And would be nice if you would turn on cameras. It would be nice. It's more, the process of communication becomes more alive. Don't be shy. Okay, so anyway, I will proceed. So, why walking so important? I did some investigations about this process, and I did investigation as a theory in internet also. I read some books, some materials, and at the same time I did my inner investigation when I walked in meditation. And this is the walking is about balance. It's about balance, first thing. It's about centering, to be in the center. It's about also self-consciousness. It's about how you can be in the present moment. In my investigation, when I came back from monastery, I started to look how people walk. And actually, it is not good. It is not well. What I see, there is no consciousness. People. It's not about actually walking. It's about that people do not present in the moment. People always somewhere in the process outside, or maybe in their thoughts, and their walking reflects it, shows that people are not here. People in the process of mind, like something, and that's why actually we are in stress a lot, because we are not in the present moment, because we are in future or in the past and never in the present moment. And walking the gate reflects it. So if you can see after this meeting, if you look, first of all, you have to look at your own walking. I will later I will show you some tips, and then you can see how people walk. It's so many different walking. I would show if I could. I would, if we would be together, we will come to some crossroad in the city, and we will look, watch how people walking. Oh, it will be so many insights, and you can do it actually by yourself today. So, what else in the beginning, in introduction part? I would say that the topic of this meeting, walking meditation or just mindful walking, this is very good tool. It's very good tool which you can use every moment. And what I found in this my practice in monastery, I found that I did actually. I made habits as once I stand up and walk, automatically my focus goes to feet, to legs, to my body, and I begin to walk consciously, mindfully, and with much more pleasure, because I feel muscles in my feet, in my shins, in my knees, in my hips, in my pelvis, in my shoulders. I feel my body much better. I mean, actually, because I did yoga many years and meditation. Of course, I felt it before, but now I can feel it every moment because I don't forget about it. Because I made a habit. As once I walk, I present. Do you understand my idea? So, uh, what what? Okay, introduction finished. Let's start to closer to particular details. Number one, what I can advise you, can recommend you, that you don't have to change your gait. Even I tell you that even you can read somewhere, you can understand that your walking is not right. You don't need to change it because you cannot change it by mind. You cannot change it. Oh, I have to correct this and this. You will forget. You will. It's because you so many years work with particular structure, particular habits that you cannot change it like just by your will, by your like intention. But you can change it by your relaxation. If you deeply, it means if you can feel your body, and the more deep you can feel, but it takes time. It's a process of crystallization of this consciousness. So if you can go deeper, you can feel, if you relax your gait, your walking naturally will change by this, because of energy and consciousness and how to explain mindfulness. It uh, doesn't need tension. It doesn't need complication. Relaxation is about flowing energy. It's about light. It's about easy going. And why our walking is not good? Because we have a lot of tension, a lot of disbalance in our physical body, in our emotional body, in our mental, intellectual body. We have disproportion, we have a lot of disbalance. That's why we're suffering. That's why we are not in peace. Why we don't feel whole holistically. We look, uh, and we have a lot of separations in our mind, in our systems, in our physical body. But if you relax, everything get aligned only by relaxation. Relaxation comes by consciousness, by mindfulness. When you realize, some tension, or you realize a sensation in your body, it naturally gets relaxed because you create some narrow ways. You connect in your system. You create new lines, new connections, and it's like electricity. Yeah, consciousness goes by these ways, by these channels, and where consciousness is, there is light. When there is no consciousness, there is darkness. This is obvious. Yeah, actually, darkness doesn't exist by itself. Darkness, it's only when there is no light. If you come to any room, dark room, there is full of darkness. But it's once light, no darkness. Finish. So our consciousness is light. Our relaxation comes through the consciousness, to our light. So we come to our walking, mindful walking. The more you relax, the more you're mindful, the more balance you're walking. Okay. Now I will show you some videos I prepared from monastery, a few videos. I hope you can see it. It's some short practice. It's just if you would have question about how it looks, this process, how it looks monastery, how it looks the area of this monastery, how the process of walking meditation, if you would ask me, I would tell you by showing this video. What? Let's think that you already asked me about this. Okay, but I need to ask permission for, yes, I got it. Okay, so I will try to now to show you. Some people watching in Instagram what I'm talking now, and you can see in my stories, my reels also, you can see some short videos about walking meditation. Okay, now I try to, okay. Oh, 31 seconds. I try to do it. Optimize 9 seconds. Okay, I hope you see now. So I put on video, short video about how monks walking in the monastery and people walking after them with this same particular rhythm, very slow, and okay, it was very short video. Okay, I will comment this video. So the first, if you after this meeting you will start to focus more about your walking, first you should do the first thing, you should walk very slow. Every phase of your walking, you have to I would not say analyze, I would say explore like every step, how we start. Usually people walking like this. I will show some video a little bit, but in this meeting I cannot show you. Like I have to move, otherwise it's distance. I cannot show you very well. So I try to explain like here. So how we walk. Usually people walk like this, a feet aside like this, and many ways. Some people just step like this, the feet falling on the ground, Some people do this, how to say, not move feet enough. It's like feet sleeping on the floor, on the ground, and it, with some sound. You know, there's some, you know, usually, but usually children do it mostly. And some people walking on socks. Some people walking like swaying way because of hips doesn't work well. So many ways. But what you have to start from the feet, how you step. You have to step on the heel before, very slowly, very softly, heel. Then your feet move like this, and your feet step firstly on external side of feet, and then to the toe, big toe. And big toe, it's like base. So it works like this. And then the muscles, the energy going shins from the big toe to shins to knee and to hips. So like this. The first thing you have to do, you have to step very softly and slow to feel every face, to feel every muscle in feet. Then you, how to, it would be nice to show. Actually, I'm making course now about walking meditation. So in the course, I will explain everything. But okay, to make this meeting more practical, more effective for you, so I just give you some like home task. So when you, after this, when you walk, when you stand up and walk, try to put feet very slow, very softly, and feet very softly. The next feet, nothing more, but very softly, like you step on the very sleeping floor. Like if you step like hard and sudden, you will slip and you can fall. So very slow, and try to these days, just when you have time, when you have moment, just try to walk very softly, very slow, few minutes. And then when you start to walk quite fast, you can see difference. You can see difference. And you can notice that to walk softly and slow, it's quite difficult. You will have some resistance in your muscles, in your cords, and also in your mind. It's quite big, like it's some challenge. So this one tip. Another tip. Of course, you don't have to change your walking process, like working habits immediately. But try to walk with feet like this, parallel, not like this. Usually, mostly people walking like this. It means the hip bone always, the hip bones always up like this. And it means some disbalance. It means some muscles, tendons, some the short is contracted and other stretch too much. So it's kind of disbalance, but it's habit. It's okay that people walk all life, no problem. But if you want to balance yourself, if you want to have some result of changing many things, I mean, if you're motivated to be more effective in life, to have more potential, more energy, more concentration, you have to work on it. Yeah, you have to change something. And because physical body, that's reflection of who we are, of our inner things, inner processes, our emotions, our thoughts, our feelings. This the physical body, that that's like the final uh cloth of matter, yeah, which created from inside, from subtle thing, from subtle intention of being, of existence. So we are major. Our consciousness, our presence is major, is first, then physical body. But usually, because of kind of loop, physical body influences at our mind so much that we in loop we cannot change it. And coming back to walking process, so try to walk with feet like this. Just at least test it. To test how is it. And then you of course come back to your normal walking, because usual walking. Then again, feet. If you feet walking like this, feet parallel, and again walking, heel, toe, heel, big toe, heel, big toe, and like this, like this. Then you get tired, then you walking normally, then come back and repeat and repeat and repeat, and you will get some insights. You will get some result. And one of the results, even you just do this process, you will reload your mind also. Why? Because to focus in your feet, it's one of the methods of meditation in many tradition and many schools. Just when you walk, just be present in your feet totally, like no thoughts. Like thoughts coming, you don't involve in these thoughts, in these imaginations. You're coming back to feet. The thoughts again coming, you're coming to feet. It's a process of meditation, actually. Even if you sit, when you focus on your breath or on your body, anyway, it's the process the same. You try to focus on physical body, but mind doesn't like it. Mind, the nature of mind to move, not to be still, and thoughts coming, imagination, images coming, thinking coming. Then we have to develop the process of observing. Like, okay, we come, like thoughts come, but we again put our focus on mind. Thoughts come, with at one moment we find that, oh, we're already thinking, but once you find it, okay, you stop thinking, you come to the body. The process of walking meditation and feet, absolutely the same. And it's very effective because you can do it not only in special place when you just sit with meditation in group, or like when you have time, particular time only for meditation. You can do it every moment when you on your feet. Put your attention on feet and walk and walk and walk. Okay, you need to think about something, plan. Okay, you think about, okay, you did it planned. Okay, I'm going there. I'm going to do this. Okay, coming back to the present moment, to your feet, and again. And one day it will come to the moment, to the, I mean, one day of practice. Of course, when you serious about this, you come to the moment when you present all the time, mostly all the time. And it's blessing, to present all the time, it's very, very big release. Everything. It's like freedom. It's like happiness, which we looking for in mind, but we will never find in mind. We can find happiness only in the present moment when you're not thinking, when you don't think about past, and don't think about future. Of course, we can think, and we have to think when we need, but not automatically when we cannot not to think, which we usually do. We always think, and we get tired of this. We not only tired, we are lost in it. We are actually stop being human, because human, it's not about thinking. It's about being, to about realize our being. Of course, thinking also, but thinking is this tool to reach the higher state. Okay. It would be nice if you have some feedback. Otherwise, I don't understand much. What you feel, what you think about what I'm talking. Can you do some message? Okay. No message, yeah. Okay. Anyway, I want to proceed. I want to tell you. Okay. There is some message. Some books. I know only one book of meditation, of walking meditation. It's from this monastery. But this book based on Buddhist knowledge, Buddhism knowledge. So with a from particular tradition, with some explanation about Buddhism. I just I'm giving just more simple things, more like digested things, which is practical. If you want to go deeper in this, to like in Buddhism, and what is mind, what is the level of minds, some kind of termins like about like what is what. Yeah, this is book. Actually, I can share with you book. I have the link for this book. But I just here in this meeting, I just share with you that you can do it every moment, every day. You can do practice. It's so nice. In yoga, of course, yoga also good. Yoga we need to do, especially if you have already a lot of disbalance in our physical body. For yoga, we have to have mat, space, time, maybe some instructions, some leading. For walking, we don't need much. Of course, we need some basic knowledge, of course. But I told you already, at this moment, you can start from walking softly, very slow, from heel to toe with parallel feet, just to realize some sensations, somehow muscles working, and just to make some habit to focus, to focus on your body. You mean when we focus, it means when we're not in mind, we're not in thinking, when we are doing already the meditation. So you can do it every moment, every time. More basic thing, of course, knowledge is very important. But to absorb theory, to absorb knowledge well, we have to at least to have some experience to start. So you walk a bit and you will get questions. Or in my body, I walk like this. For example, my chest doesn't move. When I walk, my chest not move like this. Wow, interesting. Some people walking like this, with shoulders up. Of course, they don't notice, they don't realize there is some tension here. This is already in structure, in system. But if they start to walk a lot with the relaxation, with the focusing in body and on the process, they will start to feel tension here. It will not go at once like this. No, in the beginning, we start to see a lot of tension in our body, even pain, because usually when we walk, when we have some disbalance, we compensate it. So one leg can be, the pelvis can be like this. So one leg, it means longer, one leg shorter. So how we walk? We will start to walk something like this. We don't realize it. So many patterns. And just as you start walk mindfully, you will see a lot of interesting things in your patterns, in your habits, in your muscles. And then you will start to get some knowledge. Okay, interesting. You can go to YouTube, for example, how to walk properly. Of course, mostly you will get some videos about biodynamic, how to walk properly in normal life. And they will give you a lot of anatomy tips, how to walk properly, how to walk right. They will tell you. It's good. It's nice to understand how our muscles, our skeleton system works, but we will not change much by this. It's a lot of work if you want to change your habit only through the knowledge outside, like, okay, I have to write like this, I have to walk like this. You will have to start from inside by focusing on your body. Just at the beginning at feet. Just walk with the concentration focusing in feet. This is the beginning. And this, I think it's maybe not mostly effective, because also you need some correction from outside. Yeah, but it's also very important from inside. The more you feel your body, the better in so many ways, for health, for emotions, for mind, for feelings, for you as like a life being. It's very important. We're coming back again to meditation, because meditation is about to make us alive, more alive, not only physical body, but emotions, mind, feelings, and self-realization, present, like about love also, to feel everything. This is what about meditation. And it starts from focusing on physical body, on some process. In Buddhism, for example, as they say, you can focus at some object. So our physical body, it's also object. Some techniques in Vipassana, when we observe our breathing going through the nose, inside, outside, only here, and always focusing on this. Or we're focusing at how our stomach move, our chest when we breathe. Only at this, at the process on physical body. Only in this. So, and this moment, our mind become not thinking. Our mind become knowing. So in Buddhism, in this tradition, which in the monastery, they say two types of mind: knowing and thinking. Usually we are in thinking mind. This is a beautiful being game. So, and as once we put our attention to the physical body and focus on it and hold it, keep it, our mind in physical body, on in some object, we begin to learn how to know from thinking, from think to know. This is to mind. And thinking, it's about, usually we think, even we can think that we know, but indeed, obviously we don't know. We don't think that we know. Knowing, it's about not thinking. It's about knowing. You see object and you know. This is, you don't think that at this moment. You know, for example, I breathe through nose. The process of sensations, how I feel air going inside out, inside the cold air, outside warm air. Everything we can observe and observe. We know this. If I tell you, for example, okay, the meditation is about breathing, vipassana, breathing inside, outside, and you observe this process. You can think, oh, now I understand how to meditation. And you start to live thinking that you know meditation. But if you do this process without thinking, that moment you know. After some time, you don't need to think. You know how it works in you, how mind stop, how what happens inside in this process. The same, the tool about feet. When you focus in feet, this is also object. So we talk this of mindful walking. So when we walk, you always focus on feet. After some time, it will be very easy. Like as once you think, your feet immediately full of sensations. Like you can feel it. And after this, you can feel even ankles, shins, knees. So you can explore more parts, more objects in your body. But in the beginning, you have to focus in some object, one object, because mind will run away. And you have to, how to say, cultivate your mind. You have to manage your mind, learn how to do it, not in learn, as we used to think, learn. Able to do it. So, what else? Maybe I like to be inspired by books. Okay. Maybe I will write the book about. But of course, books it's nice. Books it's very good. I love books. I used to inspired by books, but practice. You have to read books only for one thing, to come from theory to practice and to have your own experience and to have your own result, because author who wrote the book, why he wrote, because he got experience and he shared with people. So we can do it also. We can have our own experience and write the book. It takes time, yeah. It takes some kind of discipline, and you have to be patient, like, to get result. Why I'm share with you with this meditation, walking meditation? I really enjoy it. I really do it when I come to monastery, and when I just walk, I have result. At least I have the first major result. I begin to enjoy to walk, to feel my feet, my knees, my muscles, my buttocks, my pelvis, everything. I enjoy. I love to swim. Also to enjoy how different movements, different muscles. But I cannot swim all the time. But to walk, I can do it every day. You can do it. That's why I'm share with you with these simple things. But I think you will like it also. Okay, I will show you one more video. One more video to maybe to show you how it looks in monastery. This walking. Oh, but it's cannot don't see it. Wait a second. One moment. Wait a second. I will manage. I don't understand why I cannot open. Oh. But it seems like internet is not working. I don't understand why I cannot open this. So, hello friends, do you hear me well? Are you here? Because it seems like internet, some problem with the internet. It's really strange. Okay, I will try now the internet. Okay, it doesn't work. I don't know. Okay, so I would like you. You hear me? I would like you to ask me some questions, to give me maybe or some feedback. What do you think? What you kind of insights you have? Maybe some anyway, anything. What do you think about uh, what I said, what I shared with you? Please. I don't understand why it's not working. Sometimes. Walking meditation feels very important and pivotal for modern lifestyle. Thanks for bringing this subject up. How long is the practice? Thank you for these questions. I have some. I start from the last question. I have some observation about this. When I did meditation, walking meditation in the Vipassana in the retreat, I noticed one thing, that first 15, 20 minutes, it's just preparation. It's mind, especially when you thought a lot, when you communicated a lot, when you, like, in the process, like your mind is active. So it needs 15, 20 minutes to calm it down. How it happens? You walk with this very slow rhythm, consciously, you walk, you observe, and at the same moment, your mind still thinking. You still analyze or remembering or planning something. Then you come back to, okay, you remember that, okay, I walk, I have to do practice, I have to focus on feet, on body. Then again, mind. And slowly, I would say, even in scientific way, the frequency of your mind usually like this, yeah, when we think a lot. Then it's the rhythm of mind, and the waves become more smooth, longer, and more seldom. And after 20 minutes, you can close into 30 minutes, you can find that, wow, you become more alive, you become more present, you become more relaxed. Maybe in the beginning, when you have no enough like experience of meditation, of this kind of practice, you can feel not so deeply, you can feel like, oh, I feel better, like this kind of subjective way, like I feel better. I don't know what happens, but yeah, feel more relaxed usually. But the more you experience, you can understand that uh, you become to perceive things very sharp, more sharp, to perceive your body, to smells, sounds, wind. You become more alive. It means the mind stop be active. Yeah, some process mind is mind. Yeah, it's anyway it's some kind of vibrations all the time, yeah, in us. But to feel this, to be more alive, it means that behind the mind there is some real self, real I, real me, which we usually have no connection with. And everything becomes more sharper, more positive. I would say positive even, because in present moment there is no bad or good. There is only present moment. The present moment is only divine, because from present moment everything emerges in life. It's like everything uh, gets alive from the moment, consciousness from God. So, and we can have connection after 30 minutes, and the closer to 1 hour, it's very good. Like if you do 1 hour practice, it's uh, it's very good. You will get tired. You can begin to think, oh, I got tired. Maybe I need to relax more. Relax already 1 hour. It's enough. It's enough. Yeah, really. We need to relax. And yeah, you don't need to fight with your mind. Okay, now I begin already to think a lot. No, it doesn't work on this. It works only when you don't fight at all with your mind, with anything. It's about, I would say, accept. but it's also conception. It's meditation by itself, focusing on your body and becoming more alive. That's it. No need anything, because this moment we slowly go out from mind to feelings to reality. Yeah, I would say it's already difficult to explain the subtle things which beyond the words, beyond the explanation. It's good, these kind of things, it's good to explain by some kind of proverbs of folk says, like about Buddha, some kind of about some wisdom people. Okay, so it's could be it's I how say unfold this question too long maybe. The best time from 30 minutes to 1 hour, but even 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, it's good to prepare, to prove your intention, to go deeper. And to go deeper, it means to go to yourself, to the present moment. Okay, so another question. Walking meditation feels very important, pivotal for modern lifestyle. Thanks for bringing this subject up. Walking meditation, in my opinion, is just one of the tools. Why I want to share with you, because this tool very affordable, like very, it's always with us. Sitting meditation is also very, sitting meditation, it's preparation, because we don't move in this moment, and the mind, our mind in our body together. The more we move, the more mind is active. The more mind is active, the more we like mobile. So, but in the process of sitting meditation, we stop body and stop mind. Yeah, and also how to say, develop some tool, how to say, some patterns, some ability to be present. And walking meditation could be a little bit more difficult, because in this case we move, we active, mind active, body active is active. But in the beginning we have to be very slow, like the more slow, like of course not like just walking, but slow walking and softly. And the rhythm you choose by yourself, just to have time to observe muscle. Sometimes some moment even I just step very slow on heel, just to feel heel, because if I do this process, I don't feel heels enough. I have no time enough to focus on heel. Yeah, so in some moment you can do this, and you can feel the heel, because I never feel the heel, especially toe. Like when you put your weight on toe, the center of your body, like the center of gravity. Like you put this, I didn't feel before the toe. I didn't step on it. Yeah, and how to feel it? You just you have to be still on this moment and just stop moving and observe. Okay, then you move. And this slowly you develop all this focusing. Then you start to feel full feet. You don't need to separate heel, toe, the sides of heels. Like, immediately you feel. Then you immediately immediately you feel shins, knees, your body. And one moment you can feel all that, like you fully your body, holistically. Wow, I'm here. And when you present in the present moment, it's not the process of mind. the present moment is the process of to be like expansion. You can feel that you're not only physical body. You can feel that even space around you. But it's not imagination. It's crystallization of your consciousness. It's energetic process. This expansion, and you can feel even in your process of walking mindful meditation. You can feel after some time, you don't need to specially to create it, but you can feel that wow, something more subtle around me, and even I'm like separate from my physical body. It's like oh, you can start to feel like okay, physical body is physical body, but me is me. It's like some distance. This is actually this process, healing process. As once you even have glimpse of it, wow, you it's very good. You get relaxation when you even little bit some flesh of that you are not body. It's very good. Okay, so yes, and coming back to this feedback, humanity, of course, we need meditation, but meditation is like is tool. We need to come back to nature, to be closer with nature, but not like okay, I want to come back to nature, then I want to uh, come back to city. You can be nature all the time, even in city, not only coming especially to nature. Is to be natural and actually, I think uh, the history of humanity is about this, not only even nowadays. Nowadays, there's even this more intensive everything, more fast, and we have no time. We're losing the moment. We're losing ourselves, maybe more than in past. I don't know, but at the same time, with nowadays we have much more chances, much more ways to get knowledge about this. Even right now, you have this. You remind like, oh, there is a tool. So in past, people couldn't do it. They so I don't think that it's only modern way. It's like the tool of any human who wants to realize yourself, to be yourself, and to live his life in full potential. I think that's it. What I would like to share with you, and I'm creating the course about this. I made some materials in monastery, and I will do it by some feedback. Maybe if you give some feedback, some questions, more practical way, like, oh, what should I do with this, or what should I do with that? It also would be nice if you share with me. Okay, so in my Instagram, there is a link with a test of biological age. You can have this test, and you can subscribe. There's some channel in which I can share with you some information. And people who are in Zoom, you already, I suppose, with me. Okay, and stop. People who in Zoom, they already in some kind of uh, subscription. Okay, so okay, thank you. Bye. Uh, it's for is I will say bye for Instagram. So I will write my Instagram. Okay. I hope I wrote it right. Okay. Thank you for coming. I really appreciate that you listened till the end, and I hope you will get some insights. And slowly, I know how it works. I remember that in the past I take some small seed in every book, in every knowledge, and it was hard to slowly to get it, and it's not enough. It's too little, and this from every places, but it's not enough because you get your own experience. You have to work on it. This only works. Okay, I'm finishing. Best wishes for your life, and see you next meeting. Bye bye.